Hello guys, I'm back again. It's been a long time since I've made a video, and I'd like to make a video about some news I saw, and I'm surprised no one was talking about it. So let me cut to the chase. So, long story short, Marjory Taylor Greene was swatted back in 2022, and Kiwi Farms, apparently they were being blamed for it when supposedly it had nothing to do with Kiwi Farms. It was like kettles or someone trying to draw fire on Kiwi Farms. And turns out that the person that was caught, Thomas Szabo, who was responsible for swatting Marjory Taylor Greene, allegedly had a Kiwi Farms account. Not just one, but 6 of them. And this is coming from the guy that was blamed for the swatting. This guy named Altistic Right, and I'm going to show you this. And supposedly he makes it sound like they have a history together. Like as if he knew something about this guy. Like he mentioned someone named Claire. If you like this video, you can support me by hitting the subscribe button. If you want to support me financially, you can send a donation to my Cash App. My Cash App is Prism42.
Taylor Greene says she was swatted again just one day after someone falsely reported a shooting at her Georgia home. August 25th, 2022. So she got swatted, and the person has charged 2 foreign men for swatting Marjory Taylor Greene, scores of other officials. Federal authorities announced charges Wednesday against 2 foreigners they say were responsible for a flood of dangerous swatting incidents against senior Biden administration officials and members of Congress, including one that matches the Christmas Day attack on Representative Marjory Taylor Greene, which of course, that was the one that I showed you guys the report of. Prosecutors attributed at least 20 swatting attacks against members of Congress to Thomas Szabo. So she was a victim of a SWAT call back in 2022. And it says right here, Rome Police Department.
So what I'm about to show you is the police report, and this is the original source. They said that it was a computer text-to-speech generated voice where it was blaming the Kiwi Farms user Altistic Right.
So here is the police report, the Rome Police Department report. It says right here, after we cleared the call and went back in service, Rome Floyd 911 received a call from the suspect, claiming the responsibility for the incident and explaining his or her motives. It was a computer-generated voice. They explained they were upset about Mrs. Greene's stance on transgender youth rights and stated that they were trying to swat her. The suspect claims that he is connected to the website kiwifarm.net, which is a website that supports cyberstalking. The suspect stated that their username is Altistic Right. I have attached a screenshot that was obtained of the alleged caller's profile from the site.
So Joshua Moon decided to give a statement on the website, and he said that whoever was doing this was intentionally trying to draw fire to the website, and that it was an extortion racket that was being pulled on them. Basically, that they're being framed.
These actions are felonies and can carry attempted murder charges. They are not being done haphazardly, and the targets are not being picked arbitrarily. In the reports I've seen, the perpetrator is using modern text-to-speech voice synthesizer to respond to 911 operators in real time, to where it becomes indistinguishable from human conversation. This facade convinces the operator the call is genuine without compromising the perpetrator's identity. This is a recurrent threat and not a random happenstance. I can handle men in drag screaming about us. I'm not sure I can handle this. There is a person or a group of people committing serious felonies almost every day using sophisticated masks in an effort to draw fire on us. I can't stop it. The government can't stop it. And the victims don't care about the truth. The Twitter mob will take any problem and opportunistically use it against us. Congresswoman Greene did not take 1 second to think about the threats attributed to the forum before accepting them as true and demanding we be shut down by force of law on television. At this moment, nobody is talking to us. None of our service providers are answering our emails. Congresswoman Greene, her staffers, and the police have not reached out. This extortion racket is being pulled off successfully. I worry that those parties now believe we should be sacrificed just to get this threat to stop. It is probably easier for the powers that be to kill the site than it is for the police to find and stop whoever is doing this. Our recent downtime has not been due to a DDoS attack. Upstream service is faltering randomly, and I can't get anyone to explain why. The DDoS attack from the Troon Squad has been mitigated since it started on Friday. The outages seem completely unrelated.
Another important thing to mention is this guy named Torswats. He is a serial swatter, and they had made a thread about this guy. And in that thread, this is where a lot of these posts take place.
It's said to be linked to hundreds of swatting attacks. A California teenager who allegedly used the handle Torswats to carry out a nationwide swatting campaign is being extradited to Florida to face felony charges, Wired has learned.
What I'm going to show you is the post made by Altistic Right, and on here, he is referring to Thomas Szabo, and he's listing 6 different accounts, and he's saying that those are his accounts. And he's talking to him as if he had some sort of history with him, almost as if like he's interacted with this person before. I mean, which I have seen on the website they have.
But as you can see here, he's pointing out 6 different accounts right here. There's 6 of them right there. And whatever sock accounts you have, literally enjoy prison, Thomas Szabo. Thomas Szabo, you still owe me several thousands for those sock accounts, bozo. You can pay up now or give up your gypsy artifacts. I hope your inmates shove your head into the toilet repeatedly. Also, Claire 1, I hope you catch revenge porn charges too, freak. Yeah, so he's talking to this guy as if he knows him or he has some kind of history with him. And he's addressing him as Thomas Szabo, and he's saying that these are his accounts, is what I'm interpreting from this.
And so what I'm going to show is allegedly Thomas Szabo's main account, and I'm going to show his alleged alternate accounts.
So this right here is allegedly Thomas Szabo's main account. He was on here for 2 years. He was posting for about a year, I think, and he made a total of 274 posts. And this is allegedly another one of his accounts right here. This is allegedly another one of his accounts. This is allegedly another one of his accounts right here. I can't really show this whole thing here. And this is allegedly another one of his accounts.
And so what I'm going to show here is if Thomas Szabo, if this really is his account, why is it that if he were drawing fire to the website, why is he trying to blame it on Torswats and infamous swatter? That just doesn't make any sense. And why was he using Kiwi Farms for months before he even swatted Marjory Taylor Greene? None of this makes any sense if he's trying to like frame Kiwi Farms and try to... I mean, he's trying to frame Torswats.
You can see this is one of his alternate accounts that is being alleged to being Thomas Szabo right here. And he said, Torswats also confirmed to ONA user and other ONA user that he swatted Marjory Taylor Greene and Steve Bannon on Patrick Tomlinson's odors. And so he's trying to blame it on Torswats. He's trying to blame confessing to swat as Altistic Right. And he's tagging Joshua Null, big if true. So this guy was trying to blame Torswats for swatting Marjory Taylor Greene. So them saying that he was trying to frame Kiwi Farms or the website itself and saying that like, oh, well, it had nothing to do with people on Kiwi Farms. This honestly just seems like a guy who is a Kiwi Farms member that tried to throw another Kiwi Farms member under the bus. That's what it looks like. And he tried to say that he tried to throw Altistic Right under the bus.
I mean, honestly, what this looks like to me is it looks like it was infighting. As if it was one Kiwi Farms user trying to throw another Kiwi Farms user under the bus. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. Again, here is a second post, allegedly Thomas Szabo's account, trying to blame it on Torswats. Again, he does it for the second time.
He's the guy who is allegedly Thomas Szabo is trying to blame it again on Torswats. He said Pat was all over Drop Kiwi Farms, saying that this website was swatting him when Kiwi Farms was all over the news. It's very possible he actually did it. Torswats did post the recording, so now it's confirmed it was Torswats and a Torswats customer who framed Altistic. So again, he's trying to pin the blame on a serial swatter. That doesn't really seem like he's trying to frame Kiwi Farms here.
So for the people out there that still doubt if this guy was really a Kiwi Farms user, he made this long thread that was supposed to be a post exposing Kiwi Farm accounts, saying that they're alt accounts and that he was trying to connect them to the original accounts. So he had to spend quite a bit of time looking at the website and trying to find out who was actually using what alternate account. And I don't know, he seems like he knows his way around the site. So I'm just going to put that out there as more evidence that this guy was in fact a Kiwi Farms user.
This is another post from his, this is a post from Thomas Szabo's alleged main account, and says right here he's trying to expose accounts on Kiwi Farms.
The user Altistic Right actually interacted with this guy too, the guy that is allegedly Thomas Szabo, and he actually comments, you seem really invested in this. So yeah, they actually have had some interactions, supposedly.
If you look, they actually have had interactions with each other in the past. And if you look at this post that he is citing from Thomas Szabo, allegedly, and this is Altistic Right saying, you seem personally invested. Unremarkable clout-chasing N-word who was Kino, Casino, and Flamenco Capo. And so this is Altistic Right interacting with a post made by allegedly Thomas Szabo.
And of course, in one of his alternate accounts, alleged alternate accounts, he says that, you know, we here at the Kiwi Farms, we don't stalk anyone, we just document interesting people.
This is this is allegedly an alt account from Thomas Szabo, right here, the Medicare account. And he says the same thing that all these other people say on Kiwi Farms. They say, we here at Kiwi Farms don't stalk anyone, just document. Also, here's all the people we fucked with. Wow. This is allegedly the guy that did over 100 swatting calls on people. And he's saying that people at Kiwi Farms don't stalk anyone, just document interesting people, basically. So, yeah, I just thought I should mention that, like the irony here. Oh, we don't mess with anyone here at Kiwi Farms. But look at what you're doing this whole time. You're just swatting people one after the other.
That is, this Thomas Szabo guy has reacted to some of Altistic Right's posts. He's agreed with his post. There's menaces swatting everyone out there. For the love of God, he should stop talking about swatting and how it makes him mad. Again, he reacted to another one of Altistic Right's posts. And again, for the third time, he reacted to another post by Altistic Right. So I don't know the full story here, but I'm just saying, if what this Altistic Right guy is saying, the guy who was blamed in the swatting call, if what he is saying is true, that means that this guy, Thomas Szabo, was in fact a Kiwi Farms user. And that means that the person that swatted Marjory Taylor Greene was a Kiwi Farms user. And that's if what Altistic Right is saying is true. That's about it for this video. Just let me know what you think in the comments. Have a nice rest of your day.